Yo, 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 how's it going, everyone? Welcome to episode 56. That was a voice crack. Episode 56 of Danganronpa 2, Chapter 4. We're in the middle of the class trial, and Brent is not happy. Just simple as that.
You should wean off a voice crack and go to voice weed.
Voice weed? Oh my god. I would, but the voice crack is too much of an addiction. You know, once you try crack, you never go back.
Apparently.
Anyway, yeah, they just explained the elevator, how it works, and they were like, oh yeah, you know, it goes around the building, and Brent is like, no, you'd still feel it. And the game's like, no, you wouldn't, because it's a vibration-free elevator. We actually went back and rewatched part of
we had our own friggin' flashback.
Yeah, off camera, and we went back and rewatched their reaction going through the elevator, and they notice it immediately. They're like, oh, it's like we don't feel anything. And then Akane's like, oh, maybe it's just not moving. And then that was pretty much it.
And then it's like, it's a vibration-free elevator. It must be a vibration-free elevator.
Exactly, yeah. That was what Hajime was thinking. He's like, oh yeah, it must be vibration-free, but it's still like, anyway.
Which, no. And if it's moving it in any capacity, there's angular momentum in play, where you would feel the spin and torque from standing in one spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Regardless of what happens.
Yeah.
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the four-sided strawberry house is on top of the six-sided grape house?
Yeah, I do know that, because we spent like 45 minutes talking about it.
If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges.
Yeah.
It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Sure.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
Learned?
The true identity
Learned?
of the ultimate
You
weapon
learned
is the
something?
funhouse,
What?
which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
They picked up an entire building and they hit Nekomaru on the top of the head with it.
So they tied the pillar to the door and put Nekomaru in sleep mode. Pillar falls over, lands on Nekomaru, leaves the hammer there, and it's like, is that what he's saying?
So you're very close. You're on the wavelength of it.
Using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon?
Nagito, are you okay? You're going upside down. Are you good?
Use the pillar as a weapon, and you can simplify it as such.
Yeah, pretty much.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Aha, the ultimate weapon wasn't an actual weapon, it was a perspective. The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon.
There's one more ultimate here that is not Hajime.
Yeah. The funhouse is the ultimate traitor? Oh my gosh. How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. You know, if we went 3 minutes in the extra in the last episode, we would have got to this. I knew it was coming up, but I was like, it's already been an hour and a half. Like, when is it going to come up? Why, hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monami.
Where? I can already tell I won't be pleased by this.
Then let me say it right away.
Okay, it's probably Monokuma, right? It's like, fuck you.
Right.
I'm already used to the insults and sliders. There's no way you can hurt me. A mere word unless you call me Monokuma.
Monami is a serious Stufatli.
Okay. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stufatli?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all 3 of these would be, ta-da, Stufatli.
The only stupid thing there is him. There's a fat hidden in there.
Okay, everyone.
It's a huge part of it.
Monami is a serious Stufatli.
Nice.
See, it's very prominent in the center of
Stufatli. Oh boy. Oh yeah.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
It would have been better if it was like
myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's something
did.
Ugfa did? Oh, you're so Ugfa did?
Ugly, fat, and stupid.
Oh
Just
my
reverse
gosh.
the order. It
Of
would
course.
have been harder to understand.
But be careful that your
Ugfaded.
batteries
Yeah.
don't run out
It has the
for
ugly
various
Ugg in it.
reasons.
That's true.
Just like I say each
Maybe you're
time,
just a
don't
fan of like
forget to
Ugg
save
boots.
frequently.
Save frequently. Well, okay, I will definitely save frequently. Totally.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well. Press on ahead.
That's
Good.
great.
That's the perfect answer to that.
Yeah.
Situation so easily?
That's the stupidest, like,
That's not what's
Yeah.
important.
calling it an
What's
ultimate
really
weapon
important
is a
is-
building.
Yeah.
The killer who used the building structure.
The ultimate weapon is
who's
the one that you don't know
Nekomaru's
that's a weapon.
But is it really okay?
And if you figure it out that there's a building being the weapon, it's no longer the ultimate weapon.
It's a building.
It's such an important moment. I don't
It
wanna
was
die
until you
either.
figured it out.
Yeah.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Oh, because we're all not worth it.
Tracked?
I'm disappointed too, you know? If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
It's what you put on it that makes it more than what it is.
Yeah, that's very true.
Diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru
I have a
as fast
controversial
as we
way of
can.
explaining that, but
Just so
I
you
will
know.
stay.
It's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Oh my god. Akane's priorities. Let's finish the trial so I can get curry.
Akane, you were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito, as usual,
Okay.
I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
I already said it. They picked up the building and they hit him over the head with
It'd
it.
be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Beaten with a blunt object, falling, dead battery, crushed by the elevator.
Falling.
Uh-huh.
I would think it was funny if
think he might die from-
Nekomaru was like, alright, I'm gonna figure out this room.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tie this wire to the doorknob around the pole and around myself, so that I can then I'll hold it down and then we'll see how this place moves. But in order to do that, I also need to put myself in sleep mode and have somebody press a button.
Oh.
So sleep mode, button press. He goes up, he kills himself. He's just trying to figure out the funhouse.
Oh my gosh. And that's how it became a suicide. He was like, damn
And
it.
then, the only reason why somebody killed him is because they pressed the button not knowing it would actually do anything. And it like accidentally kills Nekomaru while Nekomaru is doing an experiment.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, dang
It's
it.
like, oh fuck, now I'm a murderer. What do I do?
Yeah, right?
Don't just
Oh,
make
gosh.
things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
But you can't because you can't
Did you
get
forget
into
how
the...
elevator functions?
Yeah.
When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Uh-huh.
Unless you tied yourself
Saying
to
he
it
died from falling is truly
while in sleep mode.
If only there was a convenient wire attached to the body.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm gonna reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next.
I see where they're going with this.
They're gonna say we pushed them, or somebody pushed them. Okay. I don't know.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor,
Uh-huh.
you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
Uh-huh.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Agreed.
Unless you're in
How
sleep
about
mode.
this?
Oh, no, hold on.
After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator,
Uh-huh.
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Oh.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
No, there's no moving object because of his... Oh, darn it, I missed it. Good night button.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the
Oh, dang it, I'm shooting things I shouldn't be. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's that. I need to make it clear that I understand Nakamura fell to his death. Looks like it's all up to me. Okay, yeah. Basically, whenever Kazuichi says something, I'm like, alright, that's the guy we're probably gonna have to refute.
Then, after locking they moved the elevator and made use of the...
Hold on. Did you forget? As long as there's a moving object.
There was no
inside.
object moving because he was in sleep mode.
Yeah.
He was sleeping. He slept to death.
And he had an alarm set for 7:30.
Something is moving. If
Or something.
wasn't
Uh-huh.
inside, the elevator sensor
For some
wouldn't have
reason.
detected
First,
anything.
but we're gonna find that out.
His sleep mode?
When Nekamaru's goodnight
One of the
button is
first things I pointed out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, sleep mode, that's not gonna be nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed it. Right?
I see. So that's how.
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just...
That is
moved
very
along
true.
with it. There would
However,
have been no drop for him to fall and die from.
That's
Unless he
what
was
I
tied to a
about
doorknob that broke and
explain.
fell.
Interrupted me.
don't worry, Brent. We'll get there. We'll get there.
It's like when I heard sleep mode, it's like, oh, how are they gonna use sleep mode? And then they're like, oh, no living thing. I was like, oh, this is how they use sleep mode.
Yeah. Yep. A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? I don't know. We've already said it, but you know, we're just gonna do this again because why not? It was our first option too. Wire. do 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 do
arrange it a
do
certain
do
way.
do do.
You can cause the drop within the elevator.
Uh-huh.
It could be
So you're
weird
telling us
without
all-
the D.
To
Weird.
think about the arrangement, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, that took me a second.
The arrangement is...
That arrangement
The
is
hammer is suspicious.
no,
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
no,
What about the oil on the floor?
no.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, but
Is it
about we
the
all shut up
one
and
that they
listen to
want
what
to talk
Chiaki
about,
has
though?
but that's the thing, right?
Silence, pest.
Don't be. What
so
if I
cold.
start to enjoy
Oh,
it?
okay. So you know what? The way it's making it seem like, I think we need to. I think we have to take Chiaki's statement and shoot it at the one. I think. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking that we do have to take a statement.
I think
just
maybe
don't know.
cause the
You're telling
drop.
us all to think about the arrangement, right?
Yeah.
It would be the
That
doorknob.
arrangement is... The
Yeah.
hammer is suspicious.
No, it's not.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about
No.
the oil on the floor?
Not even close.
The doorknob on the floor.
The
seems
doorknob
suspicious.
was... No, dang it, I shot it at the wrong... Dang it! I thought the doorknob was searching, but I don't really know how. You should have saying these make sense. Okay, shut up. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
If you arrange it a certain
Maybe...
way,
I could also be guessing. I don't really know if
you
it's
can cause the
that.
drop within the elevator.
New looking
So
hammer,
you're telling us all
chain,
to think about the arrangement.
broken
right?
doorknob. Do we just have to use broken doorknob
That
to
arrangement
agree
is-
with broken doorknob? I mean, it might be that.
Suspicious.
It very well might be. I'm gonna heal myself up quickly.
It might be the. What about the broken doorknob? I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Two of us now.
Yeah,
we
we-
talk about this now.
Yeah.
Doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Come on, man. I thought the doorknob might have something to do with it. The doorknob does have something to do with it. God damn it.
If you arrange it a
Dude,
certain
no,
way,
stop trying to shoot things. I'm not trying to shoot things yet. Brent, do you have any ideas?
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
The blue words
So
seem
you're
like
telling us
something to
all-
take.
To take?
Think about the arrangement.
Well,
I don't know
well,
why.
because we have to agree with one of them, right? I would assume.
The hammer is suspicious.
So, I don't think we agree with
No.
her.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
I don't think maybe.
It's possible.
It's possible.
But that's a no.
Yeah,
Doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
it is suspicious. These are all
How about we all
somewhat.
shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest.
Oh my god.
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh no. Oh no, Kazuichi, come on, man. Okay, if Nekomaru is inside the elevator, how can you create a difference in elevation? With the wire.
You arrange it a certain
Yeah.
way.
So...
That causes the
You
drop.
can cause the drop within the elevator.
But that we would be...
So you're telling
If
us
we
all,
refute that, then we're refuting that it didn't
Wire
cause the drop.
doorknob.
right?
Wire and doorknob. Okay, let's do that.
The arrangement is...
Or change? No, wire and doorknob.
I think wire and doorknob. Okay. Okay, we might have been making... Or I might have been making this more complicated then.
Oil on the floor.
The doorknob on the floor is
Yeah! Yeah, Brett, you were right! Yeah, look at that. It was easy. I mean, we said it at the beginning, it's the wire, and then I got confused. That was on me, everyone. I'm sorry.
Hajime?
Yeah, apparently Hajime's rubbing off on me, dude.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The
Uh-huh.
tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Uh-huh.
Right. He was suspended in
They're
midair.
slowly catching up.
The killer had Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And
Aw,
suspended
yeah.
Nekomaru in midair.
That's right.
Yeah,
It was
me thinking that the pillar was the thing that killed him kind of made sense, but also didn't because they had the oil spill on the top of the column. It didn't make sense to me.
Oh, yeah.
But it was the only thing that made sense at the time.
Yeah.
And then I forgot,
the killer
like,
took
yeah,
advantage of
that's
the
on a different
elevator's
floor.
unique
Why?
feature. Only the floor
It
moves.
could have just been, yeah.
Yeah.
By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Oh, come on, Kazuichi. What do you mean it's too easy?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that. Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Doorknob. Are they saying there's no intent? They were just trying to hang him?
Well, maybe there wasn't in time. Maybe there's a certain thing on him that may cause him to...
A hammer
How would they make him
tied to his leg
There's no one in the tower.
A hammer tied to his leg?
to make him heavier.
I mean, maybe.
Or they just-
How did I already use all my cuts? Jeez. I got wrecked with that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to figure this out. or like, figure out how to cut things.
How would they
Boom.
make him fall? There's no
Boom.
one in the tower to push him.
Boom.
There's no way they could do that.
Yeah. There we go, okay. I
Doesn't mean someone had to
think
push
I
him
know
off.
what it is.
It's possible that he fell on his own.
Yeah, yes, it is. Possible he fell on his own.
Nekomaru fell on his own?
Yeah, he did. No, he didn't. What the hell are you even saying? I don't know, I just guessed.
Nekomaru fell on his own?
I think it has something to do with, like, the
Nekomaru should've
timer.
still been in sleep mode.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, there we go, that's it. So his timer woke him up at 7:30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then he woke up, was like, what the heck, where am I? And
He
then
was suspended upside
and then
down
fell.
in midair.
Yeah.
It's kind of timing is still weird.
You're right. I agree with you. Timing is very
7:30.
strange.
But it's supposed to be what 6:30.
He
You
has
gotta
an
get
alarm
there by
inside his
7.
body. As long as he was gone, it would have deactivated his sleep.
Well, they said 7, and they usually wake up at 6:30.
Yeah.
Or he woke up. Hajime woke up at 8. The 6:30 the
which
time
means
before.
the killer set the alarm before
Yeah.
they suspended
So
If you
Yeah.
woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
yeah, you might panic a
if
little
something
bit.
like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because Brent, maybe your last time being Nekomaru.
In that case, I shall use my full power! Ah!
With Envious Roar. That's right, with Envious Roar. Nekomaru put all of his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands, but... Clatter, 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 clatter. Hehehe, that's you.
Not yet! Here it comes, the incredible strength of 1 million horsepower! Of one man. A robot man.
Yeah. Well, wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest.
Oh.
No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that
So
right, Miss
you went
Sonia?
from a small thing to
no.
a large animal?
You can say
When a
so.
large animal
No.
pig
I believe
actually
you
is
gave
very
your
useful?
all.
True, true.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy. He gets off on this.
Thank you for saying that, Fujiko. We had no
Thanks
idea.
to that alarm, Haru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too.
Uh-huh. Oh. It doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I can think of what happened to him. The wire got loose, cola came out of his eyes, he collided with the pillar, he ran out of battery. Probably collided with the pillar. Which is why the pillar was, you know.
When
So,
Nekomaru fell to
the alarm
he
said
ended
that
up colliding with the pillar.
Uh-huh, we're getting to it, don't.
fell at 7:30.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
whole thing happened at like 5:30 or something like
Well,
that. The
yes.
large crash was at 5:30-ish.
How
Yes.
the door shattered, and why oil was spilled
Uh-huh.
all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
It would
Then
be a
what about the
coincidence
alarm?
because directly below the door up there
I'm
would be another
positive
door.
The alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And
Yeah.
If we map it out from there.
Hold on,
Oh,
baby
there-
gangsta.
God damn it.
Stop calling me baby gangsta.
Baby
What'd
gangsta.
you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
We're doing it, Brent. We're getting to what you want to know.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi.
So
I
they're
left
not
for Grape Tower before 7
correlating
a.m.
And if we found
the
Nekomaru's
sound with him
body,
falling
it
yet.
would have been before the
They're
7:30
not. No, they're not there yet. They haven't said it yet. They're getting to it.
Another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction.
contraceptive.
This contraceptive. All
It's
right.
preventing things from being birthed.
I think Monokuma's doing that because if anyone does the Oinga Boinga thing, well, I guess if they're inside, it's
We
okay.
headed for Grape Tower.
Maybe. I don't. Anyway.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Uh-huh. Oh wait, what does wall clock say? That's a new one that we haven't used yet. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm of the wall clock in the lounge of Strawberry House for the second floor started going off. Fuyuhiko was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm. Because Uichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito is apparently the only one who didn't hear it. Okay. So,
So the only thing I can think is that they changed the wall clocks here to be earlier than it
But the
is.
alarm inside Nekomaru's chest
is one
was
that...
set for 7:30 a.m.
Yeah. Oh god,
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
Uh-huh. Well,
This time
not...
of
I guess
death,
kind of
the
because of
body
the
was
alarm.
discovered.
In a sense.
One of those must be an illusion.
Must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering.
Uh-huh.
We
Probably
can't
messed
tamper
the
with
clock inside
Nekomaru's.
Nekomaru's chest.
No, but it can't be. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. Okay, well, they can't mess with it because his clock is too clocky.
Yeah.
His clock is like one of those ones that they described.
It's an atomic clock. You can't be screwed with.
Yeah, there you go.
It's being updated by the internet all the time.
Pretty much. Clock's alarm timer, da-da-da. Oh, maybe it's not that. Radio clock. There we go. That's what it is. Because radio clock says that it can't be tampered with, I think. Radio clock. The clock in Nekomaru's chest receives radio waves at fixed intervals and automatically adjusts itself if its time is off. Basically, it's an amazingly precise clock. So we get to contradict What's-Her-Face and being like, no, it can't be tampered with.
Yeah.
They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, he didn't.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, that's right, Akane. We broke your argument.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
Uh-huh.
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
Which means...
There's no possibility that the time was tampered with.
Nagito,
Then
because
we
he
must
told him
doubt
to
that
do something
huge
really weird.
testimony.
Well, I mean...
We're not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Are we doing another deep dive? Or whatever the heck? Yeah, dude, we're launch diving again. Yeah.
I thought also that Monokuma would, like, punish everybody for not being there at 7 a.m.
Well, he was going to, but shit happened.
But it didn't happen yet because it's technically 7:30 when he woke up.
But we're gonna figure that out.
So it's because, oh, he's in the elevator and somebody's going to die. I'll just let things happen then.
Question 1. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? The time in the building, who the killer is, where the murder happened.
All three.
Nope, there's only one. Which one?
The red one.
The time in the building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, look, it's spinning.
Oh yeah, it is. Huh. Oh, I think that's
Your
based on
speed.
it's based on my acceleration. Yeah. That makes sense.
How much speed you doing?
Yeah, dude, I'm doing so much speed right now. All that white is from me just speeding. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm going Ultra Instinct right now or something. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh, difficult. Okay, that wasn't too bad. All right, question number 2. Which clock was tampered with? The building's clocks, both, or Nekomaru's radio?
Just the building's clock.
It was just, yeah, we've already decided that it's not a possibility to tamper with Nekomaru's. Haha. Oh god.
This is a budget freaking Sonic spin.
It is, isn't it? Oh no. Oh, yeah, okay. That was hard. Boom. Do you snowboard?
I did. I haven't in a long time.
Nice.
I have, I should say.
Brent, which house had the wrong time?
Both.
Both or just one?
Both.
Both. All right. We're going to say both. And boom. We are correct. So both houses' clocks were tampered with. But how is that possible? Because the elevator was broken. We'll have to figure it out.
It's like, oh, you can't go through the elevator before you break it?
No.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right?
No, because the reason we... Oh, wait. When did the elevator breaking happen?
Which side did it break? I don't remember.
None
Oh,
of
I
the
don't
clocks
remember.
Had the wrong time.
But what if
Would
all
it
those
be-
clocks had been messed with?
Grape House, so somebody in Grape House would have done it.
What?
Because
All the
you would
clocks? So
have to
even
be
if
on
you
that
checked all the
side
clocks inside the
True.
before. If there's a Grape House, if the button's broken on a Grape House, that means the person who did it is in grape house.
There is
Unless you go through it before you, as you break it, then go through it.
So the killer messed with
there's a thing that.
Changing all the clocks.
Oh man, we're gonna
So
get to
that's
it.
There's no way I would have noticed that.
It's like I could tell you, but then I'm just gonna ruin the next 20 minutes. So.
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
2 hours.
She's right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer
How do you
messed
not
with the
know?
clocks. That's definitely the next mystery.
Nekomaru has the right time.
I'm going to reach the truth in one go, Brent. That's right. Hell yeah.
If the loud crash happens at 5:30
Yeah.
and Nekomaru's chest says 7:30 when it
Yeah.
stopped,
Yeah.
that means 5:30 happened at 7:30.
Time
Yeah.
in the building was all messed up,
I guess.
then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Nagito. Oh, okay, wait. Let's see what it says.
It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
Or was it?
That means you were 30 minutes late to the Monokuma meeting.
In
Yeah.
our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? I heard the sound when he fell.
Well,
It would have been a great clue.
It was right there. It's like they have the answer right there.
They do.
Heard of the sound and when he fell.
I think we have to use wall clock because that's when the 5:30
Yeah.
thing is. I think. But what was the other one? Clock's alarm timer. Oh, that's just the 7:30. Strange feeling in the tower. Akane's account. Fuyuhiko's account. Wait, what was Fuyuhiko's again? Because we might also have to use that instead. Because that was the. Oh no. No.
Apparently, Fugus saw Nekomaru walking towards the first floor at 5 a.m., so technically it would be 7 a.m.
It would be 7 a.m.
Which
but
would
like.
kind of make sense because you'd be going to the meeting place in the Monokuma Tai Chi, right? And that would be there.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's 7 a.m. We gotta go to the elevator. Where's everyone else?
Yeah. But how much did the killer adjust the time inside the building? How would I even figure that out? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so we're either going to use Fuyuhiko's account or we're gonna use wait, can we use wall clock? Is that even an option? Oh, it's not even an option. So I think it's Fuyuhiko.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be?
Clock's alarm
In
tower.
our time.
Strange feeling in the tower. Kane's
Are
account.
there any clues that can be used
I
to
guess
narrow that down?
Fuyuhiko would be.
Yeah, because he
If
saw him
only
at
I heard the
5,
sound
so
when he fell. It
yeah,
would have been a great clue.
I think maybe
Or his scream.
or his scream. So dramatic.
To let out a scream?
Well, he might.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough. We would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Okay. Brent, do you have any ideas?
I'm trying to figure out what part of
The
the
time in the building was
thing
all
they're
messed up.
Yeah.
exactly trying to figure out.
Yeah. Because like the only thing I could think of is maybe disregarding or refuting.
Time of death, 7:30
It's
a.m.
clearly 7:30.
What happened at 7:30? A big crash. No, wait. In order for him to die, there would have to be a big crash.
Are there
Yeah.
any clues
What
that
other
can be
crashes
used
are
to-
there? But that's a huge two-step part there.
Yeah, right.
So that means it would have to be backing up a step or going forward a
I
step.
just stopped at 7. As well. I still think it's Fuyuhiko's account.
If
Yeah.
only I heard the sound when he fell. It
When
would
he
have been a
fell,
great clue.
nope.
Or his scream.
Or his scream.
Not the type to let out a scream.
Maybe that loud crash was his
Only
alarm.
Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough.
Fuyuhiko's account. No, I don't know.
Damn it!
The time in the building was all messed up.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Yeah, well,
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
but
The problem is,
What?
what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
yeah.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when
What
he
are
fell.
there? What are all the other
It
accounts?
would have been a great clue.
I don't remember.
Well,
what
we
they
can
are.
only use. Okay, so the other account we can use is Akane's account, I think. Akane's account, which I think was... Oh, damn it, that is exactly it. That's 100% it. Okay, it's Akane's account. Okay. I think that means we have to agree with Sonya then, saying with her thing, like, I didn't hear it, but Akane did. Okay. God damn it. Oh my god.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
We can also refute this.
Yeah.
Maybe. Try it. Oh, I was too late. Okay, we'll try and agree with Sonya.
In our time.
Are there any clues that can be...
If only I heard the sound when you...
Yeah, okay, good. It was that anyway. Perfect. Oh, man.
I agree with that. Consent.
Consent! We have consented with each other.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru
You hear
fell?
something, and you're like, somebody's dead. You don't think, hey, this has something to do with each other. This might have been too close to be a coincidence. And time is wrong, too. So it must be something even closer.
Oh, man.
We were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonya?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
Because I was the one that killed... I mean, I didn't kill him. What are you talking about?
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane.
If that rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30, it's like the answer to how much time was off is literally in front of me. Brett,
Of course it's 2 hours.
Of course it's 4 hours. I mean, it's got to be 4 hours.
I was on the East Coast. Well, they're on the West.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
heard the sound of his impact at 5.
Alright, they were Mountain Standard Time.
Time was
Yeah.
off by 2 hours.
There we go. So much talking just to figure out simple math.
There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Uh-huh. Lure out only Nekomaru.
Yep.
Clocks and used a specific thing. You definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. If they were trying to lure out only Nekomaru, then they used that thing. Monokuma Tai Chi, massage time, the clock's alarm, the rumbling noise.
That's Tai Chi.
Monokuma Tai Chi!
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time. It
Uh-huh.
wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
It was actually the right time to
If I
go!
recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if
So
that
I
time
wouldn't.
was also
This is
2
banking
hours
on the
off,
fact that
it
Nekomaru
should've
wouldn't
been
tell
7
other people to
a.m.
meet there. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, 7
that's
a.m.
pretty
Why
much
aren't
it.
you guys all going to the place?
Well, he didn't see them. He went first. Right? Because everyone else is still, like, sleeping.
At that time, he
Yeah.
was heading over
Yeah.
to Monokuma Tai
But-
Chi, right on
He
Nekomaru doesn't seem like a person to not see other people and just go ahead.
We didn't see
Realized
anyone
what
else, though.
Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Because he went first.
Yeah, he went first, but he
Yeah.
wouldn't be the only person. If you saw nobody in there, you would have like immediately like, "Where's everybody?" It's like almost time.
Well, yeah, and then maybe something happened. Maybe somebody...
He didn't even-
Well, you
I'm just
never
saying,
know.
the personality Nekomaru has is
Yeah.
not to
Just go first.
go first and have other people not be there.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi, but it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped. So that's what he meant
You
by
said
that.
everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
Okay.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery.
Lol, the peanut gallery.
Now that we found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey,
Monokuma's
why would that
Lucy.
decrease the number of
Yeah,
suspects?
totally, man.
Don't be a
What does that
friggin'
make
liar.
Monami?
Oh, Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown? Yeah, that's fair.
Hiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
I only know those two because
You
Lucy's the one who pulls that football out of the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
And Charlie Brown tries to
Something
kick
else
it.
happened
Yeah.
after that?
Are you talking
I
about
always
that
forget
alarm?
everyone else's name except for Snoopy.
Alarm?
Oh, yeah. Oh, what's the bird
A little
name?
while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the
it
strawberry
sounds-
house lounge started going off.
Meh, Feather,
No.
Plus, it was just before that
Chester.
rumbling
No, that's
sounded.
the other bird.
Yeah.
Nekomaru died when the rumble
I was about to say
happened.
Tweety, but
Then
that's a
whoever
different
doesn't
yellow
have an
bird.
alibi at the time
What
is the
is his
prime
name?
suspect.
It has like this really long.
Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that
Name.
time?
Feels
That
like.
was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room.
I'm gonna find
There
out.
was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his
Bird
guest room.
name
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell.
Charlie Brown.
Who isn't? Who's the bastard?
Schrodinger,
What?
right? Schrodinger?
Woodstock.
Woodstock.
Woodstock at the very
Why
top.
did Schrodinger- Oh, obviously at the top, yeah.
Yeah.
Woodstock. Why did I think Schrodinger? I know it's
Oh,
the Schrodinger's cat, but why did I think that?
Brent, who doesn't have an alibi for when the rumbling happened?
Look,
Who has an alibi? Who doesn't have an alibi? Quickly, we've only got 1 minute and 18,
What?
17, 16
Chiaki.
seconds. Why Chiaki?
because she said that she didn't hear it at all. Was
well,
it her or
no.
no? Sonya who said that.
Well, Sonya also said that, but she also like fell under the whole like late for everything as everyone else did. Do you wanna know?
I'm just gonna say Fuyuhiko.
Okay, but why?
I don't know because he said he was there at 5 a.m.
Yeah, but like everyone heard the like. Okay, I think it's Nagito. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
I can't because I can't remember the context.
It's you.
It was the
Nagito?
people when the alarm went off, right? Is when like when the crash happened, I think, and also Nagito like didn't hear the alarm because he wasn't there. He was not present. Yeah.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
Yeah.
It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
Yeah. I got confused on when they were talking about
You
as
didn't
well.
come out. Even though the alarm was going off like crazy, you weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
I was killing Nekomaru. I mean,
Say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
what?
If I may be frank.
It's like I can't get the answer. I'm gonna kill me and you.
Oh my gosh. You know what? On the next episode, we'll figure out if Nagito is Frank. I had to. It was too good of a chance. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, do the things you do for everyone else, but do it for us. And yeah, I don't know, man. Who do you think did it? Out of everyone, who do you think did it?
Sonya.
Sonya? Okay, well, we'll have to see if Sonya did it on the next episode. Yeah.
No.
But why?